after a magnificent contribution. The red lights are on. 1800. Right in front of the newly opened Ollie's Bar. They're off and they're racing. And Santa Bray yelling up Girl amongst the first to get going. Great Fortune, Decoration deep out. They're both coming across now. Up there as well soon after the start. Hoist the colours in the first 4 or 5. B Bardo in behind them. Royal Gap went forward. And then Ace Command, Royal Toronado. Santa Bray getting back after the start though. And then Dark Missile being followed by Admired, Central Force, Canellan's Legacy. And last is Pagey's Turn. Into the back of the course they go, nearing the 1200. Great Fortune straight to the lead for Brad Parnham. Great Fortune, the favourite, leads Royal Gap, who followed it across. Decoration third. Hoist the Collars up running fourth. Ace Command 3 deep. Over on the inside next of all is Yelling Up Girl with 1,000 metres to go from Dark Missile. In behind those to B Bardo. Then Santa Bray, who's down on the inside next of all, ahead of Central Force, who's come around them 3 wide. It got rolling into the race here in the middle stages. Then Royal Toronado at the 800, followed further back Pagey's Turn, Canellan's Legacy. Admired got relegated to the tail at the 700 mark, and the grey Great Fortune on top and doing it well for Parnham. A length Royal Gap down on the inside. Decoration third. Ace Command is fourth, but now coming off the bridle and under immediate pressure. Yelling Up Girl hugs the fence. Hoist the colours, drops off Dark Missile. Great Fortune gapped them coming around the turn. He said go, release the brakes, and the grey dashes away. Great Fortune by 3. Decoration, Royal Gap, Yelling Up Girl, Dark Missile further back. Great Fortune inside the 200, clear of Decoration. Great Fortune a length and a half. Decoration keeps coming. Great Fortune's in front. Decoration's coming. Great Fortune, Decoration. They'll go to it. Oh, it might be Decoration. Maybe, but it's close. Decoration, Great Fortune, Royal Toronado flew down the outside late in front of Yelling Up Girl, and they were followed by Royal Gap. Further back behind them then came Hoist the Colours, Santa Bray, Canellan's Legacy, Central Force and Admired. Pagey's Turn, Dark Missile next home. Well, B Bardo ran to the alarming late betting drift and beat one to the line, and that is Ace Command. Sterling finish in the Thank You Colin Brown handicap. We wait for the numbers. Decoration, Chris Parnham under 60. Great Fortune has kicked. It's a nose the margin. Boy, wasn't it close. It's a super finish. Decoration lunging. Great Fortune, though, on the inside with the head down after leading for the majority of the race, has been awarded race 4 by the skinniest of margins. Decoration got its head clearly in front, but Great Fortune has got the timely bob. Royal Toronado flew for third. Yelling Up Girl fourth home. 6-1-2-14 the interim placings in 150.67, and a breathtaking finish. A nose margin by 1 3/4. It's a hat-trick for Great Fortune by My Admiration from Fortunate Lassie, for David Harrison, for the McAllister family, Gary Dickey, Daniel Venables, Beagat McAllister, and Brad Parnham. Well, he rode like a man truly inspired to get the result, holding off younger brother Chris on Decoration by Epaulette from Visited for Dan and Ben Pearce, and Royal Toronado from the Williams stable, Clint Johnston Porter by Toronado from Harada Queen. But it was a magnificent finish, and Great Fortune wins its first race in 10 attempts here, and its 6th overall from 26. This front-running grey awarded the judge's verdict by the most slender of margins possible. Decoration under the 60 just kept on coming and looked the winner, getting its head in front, only to be lipped out on the line. And Royal Toronado flashing for third. The next event today, the Key Clean Handicap over 1400, 16 Sweet Tea, 18 Dorado are the scratchings. Here's Lockie Taylor in the yard with trainer David Harrison. I'm not sure what David would have been thinking there when they hit the line, because there was only a tally-ho paper between them.
Well, Darren, I'll give you an insight. Harrow and I have just been discussing for the last couple of minutes how this horse has won. Both of us thought that Decoration got the bob on the line, but Harrow, somehow Great Fortune has won that race.
I don't know how. I think I'm working for Bunnings at the minute. I'm cutting washes off my backside.
It was some win from the horse. He had to do plenty of work from that wide alley, and from there, whilst Brad did get a breather throughout, he was there to be beaten.
Oh, 100%, yeah. Yeah, he got a bit of a breather, but then got rolling early, you know, like got rolling about the 700, so he give everyone a chance to run him down, but at the end I thought I had run him down, but yeah, I'm very, very, very relieved.
That's his fourth run for the preparation. How's he handling things from behind the scenes?
Oh, it's a pleasure to do anything with. He's just quiet, does everything right, you know, like he loves the beach, he just doesn't do anything wrong. He's a beautiful horse.
What's his best trip moving forward? I know he is tiptoeing late. Does that suggest to you that the 1,800 metres sees him out, or provided that he does get a slightly easier time of it out in front, perhaps he could stretch out in trip?
Possibly, yeah. Well, he has run over further distance before, so you know, I suppose we've got to try it. But on that run, you'd think at 18 will probably see him out.
Always nice to saddle up a winner on opening day. Well done, and enjoy the bar.
Thanks very much.
There's David Harrison after the win of Great Fortune. I still don't know how he's won, but Bradley Parnham has just lifted him over the line, and here he is catching up with Scotty.
Well, for a lot of punters out there, they're glad that the photo went your way, Bradley. I saw you just having a chat to your brother Chris. What did you say?
I thought he beat me out there. He obviously must have got a pretty horrible bob of the head there, but yeah, I'll take it because there's plenty of times where I think I've won and I haven't.
And at the top of the home straight here, it was all or nothing for you.
Yeah, Harrow wanted me to sort of let him stride early on. He thought that was probably his best chance in winning, and even though I did a little bit of work early, Chris he didn't make me do that work, so he probably rode his just to beat me really, and he nearly did, but yeah, to my horse's credit, once I let him stride, he toughed it out well, and was just able to get over the line.
It's funny you say that, because I remember a couple of starts ago we were talking about when you rode Missile Storm and you used a horse up to your inside. Do you remember what horse that was?
Yeah, it was that horse. I actually forgot about it until I heard you mention it at Kalgoorlie last week, so anyway, he probably hasn't forgotten about that either.
And this horse is in a purple patch of form. Harrow couldn't have had him going any better.
Yeah, he is. He's really going really well, so you know, and early days he probably did show a bit, but for whatever reason he never quite got to his true potential, but I think we're starting to see it now, so yeah, hopefully he can just keep going on with it.
Talk us through the decision-making process. Sir Dream-A-Lot, who you've been riding throughout most of his career, and Repossession, who you've won on and trialled.
Yeah, look, it's a tough decision. You know, Josh and the owners have been real good to me with Sir Dream-A-Lot. We had a bit of success with him. He's a very professional horse, and I think probably what we've seen of him so far, you know, that's probably where he's at, where Repossession's probably the type of horse who's still a bit raw, and I don't know where the ceiling is for him. It may very well be that Sir Dream-A-Lot is a better horse, but I think Repossession's probably the type of horse who's just going to keep on improving, so we'll see where his ceiling's at.
If you buy a lotto ticket on the way home, I'll have half. Thanks, Bradley.
Yeah, thanks, mate.
There's Bradley Parnham combining with David Harrison, and Great Fortune. Always great to see a leader at Ascot kick clear at the top of the straight. The crowd went up, and a Great Fortune gets the bob on the line to take out the Thank You Colin Brown handicap. On the other side of the break, we'll be off to Derby for the roadshow.